Debbie has gotten 23 models, all women, to sign her petition demanding reforms in how her modeling agency is run. Then she presents the petition to the agency's CEO.
Mrs. Smith, these terms are unacceptable. While most of the models here may be female, most of the companies and media outlets we deal with are run by men. As our customers, their interests matter. If we reject them, we make far less money.
I'd rather make far less money than be treated like a slab of meat to merely be stared at by lustful men.
Then I will grant you your wish. Debbie Smith, you are fired.
Well, if she is fired, then I quit, and I will urge all the other models who signed the petition to quit too. Then see how much business you have with more than half of your models gone.
And by the end of the day, 17 out of the 23 models that signed the petition have walked out. They later gather at a club to discuss options.
Okay, fearless leader. What shall we do? I know nothing about how to run a modeling agency, but I know someone who is highly experienced in running businesses. Let me ask him for help.
And so the next day. My name is Steve Miller. I live in Tulsa, and I am looking to get into the modeling business. I'd like to make you an offer for this agency, to add it to my other businesses I run.
What's your offer?
$50 million.
How about $120 million?
$80 million.
$100 million.
$90 million.
All right, you have a deal.
Steve then meets with Debbie and Claudette to discuss what to do next. Now that I own this agency, I will rehire you and the other models. I will then appoint one of you to manage the agency on a day-to-day basis, while I indirectly supervise from Tulsa.
Claudette, since you live in the Dallas area, I think you should run things for me and Steve. We need to hire female photographers and seek out female-run businesses and media outlets to work with. I agree. Let's see what we all can do.
Jessica, I have a question. If you could, would you marry me again?
Absolutely. We have been together for over 20 years, and I would love to spend another 20 years with you. No one else has ever made me half as happy as you have. You are my everything.
When we got married, none of my relatives attended the wedding. Now that my father has returned to my life, I want him to see what you really mean to me. Let's invite him and others to attend a second wedding for us.
Our 23rd wedding anniversary is coming up this Sunday. Let's ask Reverend Denton to preside over a ceremony for us.
And so the Sims couple begin making phone calls.
Yes, that is a lovely idea. We can have a ceremony in our church Sunday afternoon. Let us work out the details.
Of course I will come. Good. And because I and Lucy are lesbians, we have decided to have you be the best woman there. Vicky will be our maid of honor. Thank you. I love how you can think outside the box. Oh, would Steve be welcome to attend as well? Sure.
Penny, I will need you and the other cooks to make about a dozen pizzas for the wedding reception.
Okay. And I have an idea. Let us make all the pizzas with no toppings and have the various toppings separate so that people can make their own kinds of pizzas according to their preferences.
What a brilliant idea. It might make the servings of the pizzas more complicated, but the idea of granting freedom of choice to everyone is appealing. Work out the details for us.
So will you be going on a honeymoon? You know, I hadn't even thought of that. What do you suggest? Just think of a place you and Mother Lucy can go to and be alone together. The most romantic place you can think of. But not too expensive.
I've got it. We can go to Galveston.